It's Tato Buncha and Nawalanga. The madness never ends. It's 1 a.m. club. Bow, 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 bow. Say no to this.
Hi, welcome to another episode of 1 a.m. Club. My name is Neo.
My name is Buncha.
I really don't understand. Hi, guys.
Imagine, like, we're 10 episodes into our season and we're introducing ourselves now.
Imagine,
Exactly,
even
just
in our
to
intro
close
song,
off the season, you know?
No, but it's hilarious because we do our
Just
conclusion
as
is
a
where
reminder.
that hello, these are the people.
Yes, as you listen on this final episode of
They get
season
it
1.
in the intro.
Yes.
and in the
You
outro.
better remember my name. Put some respect on my name.
Hey, say my name, say my name.
So allow me to reintroduce
Myself,
myself.
I am the queen.
of podcasts, of South African sister podcasts.
Hello, how
you
you
go.
doing, guys?
Hi, guys.
I hope you're warm because when we're recording this,
This is
cold.
not December. This
Not December.
such an anticlimax from our last episode.
Yeah.
We were talking about the festivities,
Festivities.
and now everybody's home. Nobody's Decembering.
Literally.
It's cold.
Because it's
Cold.
rainy
Okay,
and
well,
cold.
raining.
People are fighting, but overall,
We were literally having a conversation with her cousin that like she came to a conclusion that you just need to go out when it's raining. You can't wait for the rain to. You can't say, "Oh, it's raining now. Can we postpone?" No, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Just go with your umbrella and your bad B energy. Just go.
It's so cold.
and it's so wild because December in South Africa is hot.
Yeah.
Global warming is a real thing.
Really, like I don't mind the rain, but the cold. It should be.
Wasn't hot.
Exactly.
It did not get hot.
It was
In
just hot
Limpopo,
for 2 days.
in December.
After that, it was rainy, and I even had to get a jacket. It was cold.
I had to ask my father for a hoodie,
Imagine.
and I was chilling in blankets the whole time.
In Limpopo,
I can't
of
believe
all
it.
provinces.
No, guys, no.
No,
Recycle your plastic. Come on.
please.
Stop it with the cars now.
Yeah,
Come on.
Stop flying everywhere. Take a bus. Is that better?
Yes,
Yeah.
it reduces the
Yeah,
cars on
take
the
a bus,
road.
man. Come on.
We're tired.
Yeah.
We are tired. We want a December, please.
Please, man, thrift your clothes, man. We
Something.
want summertime. Please. Please.
Please, Shanice.
Please.
Please.
Your cabin is moving a lot
Just
like
like
a
a
rat.
Yappa. Rain in December.
Shut it, please. We will leave the original video of
Instagram.
Shanice on our Instagram. What is our Instagram name?
Yeah. What is
Tell
our
us.
Instagram
What
name?
is that?
Hey, you guys, this happened in the other episode too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let us
exactly.
1
know.
a.m. club _ ZA.
Yay!
look at me. That's
Took
called-
her 10 episodes to get it. Well
Yes,
done.
it will be posted after this podcast is posted. So you go follow us over there, loves.
If you don't, you're missing out. Because
Exactly.
best believe, we just find funny things on the internet.
Exactly. All of our references, if you want to get them, if you're not like maybe on the same TikTok wave as us or have the same experiences, you can get our memes if you follow the Instagram, you know?
Honestly.
Yes. And also, if you just know somebody who enjoys memes,
Memes.
Honestly, you don't.
follow for the memes.
And for the updates. Tato is
Oh, yes.
Pagati inside our updates on our stories.
Yeah, the stories are
Social media manager, put it on your CV.
Amen.
Put it on your CV. It's so wild how I've slowly stopped doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm really the only one on the Instagram now. And so it's like,
Even the editing, you guys must look alive. I'll come back next year.
next year's
I
now.
know, next week.
Next year's literally next week.
Literally.
That's so insane.
Anyway, we've been talking a lot like
Get
rats.
Yappa.
It's time to get into our topic,
Ooh.
which is so exciting. I love to see it. Titties! Hi, I'm a babe, I'm a babe, Hi, I'm a babe, I'm a babe, I'm a babe.
Amabela means
Amabela.
boobs, by the way. And I was literally shaking her titties right now. But we're,
Titty committee, guys.
we're talking about boobs, breasts, all of bosoms. Go fella talk.
Watermelons. Melons.
Wait, cherries.
Jenga,
The
Jengas.
cherry emoji.
The girls.
Them fangs.
Them fangs fanging.
Mm-hmm.
millennials. The reason why this topic resonates with me so greatly is because I remember being in grade 7. These girls have, and I was still in
Grade
A cup.
7.
Yeah, I was 13 years old.
You're 13.
Yes, because I was leaving primary school and my titties were small, and there were other girls who had big titties, and I don't know how big they were relatively,
Like when you look back and
Yes, I
really
can't
look
really-
at.
Yeah, but they were bigger than mine. I was still an A cup, and I was like, I can't wait. Clearly, this is not my portion right now, but I can't wait to be 18 with double D's.
Wow.
I turned 18 and I was a B cup. So, finally, in my 26th year of life, I have finally reached my goal breast size.
Wow.
And imagine, since 13, this has been plaguing me. I just want big
14
boobs.
years now.
Dude, more than a decade.
Yes, I really wanted big boobs.
Big boobs.
And I finally have big boobs. And I'm sad because it's because of my weight. Doesn't mean I naturally have big boobs.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you ever?
I'm not sure if that's scientifically accurate, but I'm not gonna be the one to bring that
Because-
out.
It could
yeah.
It could be.
Because you could be skinny and have big boobs.
Yeah.
And that means your boobs are naturally big, right?
Yeah.
My boobs only grew because I gained weight.
Yeah.
If I were to lose it, I'm convinced
You are losing your dream
I'm
boobs.
losing my dream boobs. So I'm holding on. And I don't know how much of it is, because maybe I'm a C. I think I'm a healthy C.
Yeah.
But currently I'm a double D.
Double D.
Double
That's
D's.
amazing for 13-year-old. Go little rock
Rockstar.
Let's go, Miss Flat-chested. What's the other one? 16 missed calls.
Mama, I made it. Ooh.
Yes. So this is why I'm really excited to talk about titties, because I finally have my dream titties.
It's interesting that you had dream boobs, because when I started growing boobs, it was never a thing for me.
Honestly.
It's only, I think I noticed when they got bigger. Every 3 months I'd be like, why? What's happening when I run? What is this? And then I'd be in shock for like a week, and then we wait another 3 months, and then I'd be like, wait, what? And that's the cycle. I'm still going through that cycle. Every 3 months I'd be like, what is happening? And then, but it's interesting that you had a slight fixation. Do you think it was because of social
Standards.
standards?
Definitely, because maybe I was friends with whores. I'm joking. But
This is your high school friends,
because
like,
literally, no, not high school, primary school.
Oh.
Because
Friends.
that's when it started. Because literally, we were getting tips. Girls were like, "Oh, wear a smaller size bra." The obsession was with cleavage. Because cleavage was a thing, right? So I couldn't come together to formulate cleavage. I even got tips. I even remember that they literally imagine little primary school kid
13-year-old.
dog, probably 12.
This is how you get big boobs.
Yeah, this is how you can wear a bra that's smaller, so keep your older bras so that you can squish them
This is
together.
quite stressful.
dude, and people think boys are weird when they're like yes, they are.
Girls
They
are
do
also
talk
weird.
about weird stuff, but y'all, this is what girls are
And
doing
I was fully engaged in the conversation.
in the back of the
And
classroom.
even
This is
weird
how you get
stuff,
big boobs.
This is how you get
like,
big
you
boobs.
need to keep pushing them so that they don't grow inside.
So what happens to back sleepers? What was their plan?
But like, these theories are all wrong.
Yeah.
It's
But I was
12-year-old knowledge.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the fact that I still remember to this day.
Yeah.
But I think maybe I don't know if that influenced it or if that added to it. But I definitely, because I mean, I'm still obsessed with titties. I really enjoy
Being part of the big
big
committee.
titty committee. Yes.
Interesting.
And it's really wild because I never actually wear cleavage stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you just yell.
It's you see, this is genuinely one of those times where you say you don't want big boobs for other people's validation. It's just a
Yeah.
thing for you. You
Yes.
like having big boobs. It's not like
Yeah.
you want to have big boobs to show them off.
Yeah.
Which is,
literally.
and that's a very healthy mindset.
Yeah,
I
thank
stand
you.
that for you.
Even though it started from nonsense.
Honestly.
But it evolved into something
Yeah.
healthy. I love that for you, honestly.
Yeah.
Thriving.
To the point where I'm really scared to lose weight because I'm just
No, that's also unhealthy.
That's now
You
unhealthy.
can't be scared to.
not scared, but I'm gonna miss them if I lose weight.
But would you
And
get
they
would
shrink.
you get a surgery for it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'll never do
Okay.
anything. No. Whatever my body gives me we're gonna work with that.
Yeah.
But in your soul, you'd be like, there was a time I had big boobs.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
show that. I'll look at pictures and everything.
You'll look at pictures and
But
cry.
I'm also not on a journey to lose weight, so it's just
Yeah.
why am I worried about things that are not happening?
Okay.
It's like men who are concerned about women who want money they don't have. I'm like, no. It's really weird though. Through the years, you are taught how to measure and accommodate the boobs you have. But only now I'm realizing all of it is actually a scam.
It's all a scam.
And I had to have big boobs. So this is the benefit of having big boobs. Because when your boobs are little, it's like, yeah, your size is your size and it fits and it's no problems.
Yeah.
But now that I'm on the other side and my titties are large and they need support, I'm realizing that bra sizes are such a scam.
You know?
The way that they measure them now,
Yeah.
there's actually a TikToker who just goes through how women's fashion is so problematic.
Lucas Arnold.
Videos like that where it's, listen, you're not really, people are so scared of a J cup because you imagine a J
A
cup is
J
here.
cup.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
There's a J cup.
That's your reaction.
Yeah.
When really and truly, I don't know the deep science behind how it's wrong, but how can you expect
It doesn't-
one cup to fit all titties when titties have different kinds of shapes
Yeah.
and storage?
Perkiness.
Yes, and storage settings. So the idea
Not storage settings.
because the idea is the size is your waist and then the cup is your titties.
Yes, I only learned that recently, that if
Like-
you put a measuring tape around your waist, the number that
34.
pops up is your number, and then your boob, the actual
your cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also very off. And I wouldn't have guessed or agreed had I not been on a search to find boobs. Wow, to find bras that fit properly.
Yes.
It's really wild that this whole time. And it's funny because to get your real bra size and a bra that sits, even how bras are supposed to sit, a lot of the times girls have been letting,
Side
and I
boob.
think also because of this idea that you must show cleavage, bras, proper bras, they literally cover everything.
And that sounds like a dream because it would
Yes,
you're
they
proper
literally-
secure.
Yes, they literally cover everything. So there's always a need
To make a triangle
yes,
in
and there
your
are bras that
mid-chest.
do that, but that can still support you. So
The
not-
side.
Yes.
Is old white men ruined it for the girls.
The problem, okay, old white men ruined everything for everybody. But the problem is we're still doing it now.
Yes, I'm saying
Yes.
they ruined it for real,
No,
deep,
but
deep.
even though people know it's wrong, like, that's what
It's
irritates
just
me. about-
hard to change a whole
It's
system.
not that hard.
Never think about
You can
all
make a
the
crop
bra
top.
thingies.
Imagine you sell everything out and you just start making new ones.
Oh yeah, you stop making the old ones.
Yes, things just fade away. That's the problem. It's not hard to get it right.
It's
just
not.
it's
It
cheap.
takes a while.
Yeah, it's just I think fast fashion and we don't really have time. We just want to sell. And I mean it is a means to an end. But when you keep buying bras that are supposed to be your size and they just don't, something's off.
Yeah.
Then it's like no, man. And it's
And
just
when your boobs are spilling out of the sides, that can be prevented. It's not something that you just have to sit with.
yes, and also how your bra should, because a lot of the times people think the support is just the strap. It's also the band. The band also provides some semblance of support, and even
The band that sits under your boobs.
yes,
Oh, okay.
no, the whole band
Oh, the-
around your body.
Oh, the band that goes from underneath your boobs to your back.
Yes.
That clips at the back.
Yes, because
Okay.
people have our grandmothers. Their bras they don't even sit on their skin properly. They have space. They are
That's so
arched.
stressful.
And it's just generational of wrong bra wear. I had a friend
Yeah.
who thought she was a C cup, and I'm like, bro, your boobs are bigger than mine.
Yeah.
You are 1000% not a C cup. You have big boobs. And it's that thing of your reaction to a J cup. You might find that I'm actually a true J.
I just never knew that there was a size
Yes,
J.
You just think bras, the bigger the letter, wow, those are ginormous boobs, and then you get a bit scared.
Yeah.
And then, people be like, wow, what's such a big bra? No, dude, actually,
It's
it
just
makes
the cup.
sense.
And I feel
Because-
like if you see someone who wears a J size, it's not going to be like that deep. It's-
Yes, you'll just see that, oh,
She
this
has
Got
is
big
a-
boobs.
Yes,
Yeah.
big boobs.
Big
Um,
boobs.
Ciao. Anyway, so
This was a long chat to talk about how, and there's so much research on it. I'll probably put up the TED talk if I find it.
Yeah.
And
Lucas Arnold.
because I think it's very interesting. If you are a person with breasts, then please look it up and be comfortable, man. I think I also need to do more research in saying that it's boring because cheap bras that are accessible are the wrong ones, and then the companies which are actually providing the service of measuring properly and giving you correct bras are few and far between, and I've only seen American ones and boutiques. And obviously, because it is sort of a premium service, you're gonna pay way more for a good quality bra, and my budget is not there yet.
And it reminds me, the same thing happens with hair care, that sometimes the good quality stuff and the things that you really should be using to see improvement are more expensive. That's annoying.
Yeah, and we must also have bras for when you're on your period, because your bra size is not the same, man. Something happens on your period. There should be, people have normalized period panties. There should also be period bras that have super padding, so when somebody, with me, literally do not, it's so painful. Even if you brush,
don't touch me.
Don't stash me at my studio.
Yeah.
I need some metal covering, something to encase, lock them up, and hold them, because now, and especially because my one boob is bigger than the other one, so my one,
which is normal,
boob,
by the way.
Yes, is so much bigger, and you're just like, bro, this. I'm sorry, I did not sign up for this.
And I thought you were being dramatic. Not like in a mean way, but I just thought that you didn't want me to hug you or touch you. You know, how you would say, oh, it's too hot for hugs. That time it's 30 degrees outside.
That's hot.
I mean, wait, that time it's...
That is hot for hugs.
I meant 10 or 12 outside.
30 came
I'm
out
sorry. My brain didn't compute.
It'll be a hot day.
It'll be 12 degrees outside, and it's too hot for hugs to touch me.
Oh, it can be too cold for hugs. It can be anything.
Too cold for hugs.
I think her argument is just say no to the hug.
Yeah, don't say, oh, it's too cold. Or so anyway, I used to think that you telling me... I thought that you telling me that I'm hurting your boobs was just another, oh, it's 12 degrees outside, but it's too hot for hugs. Until I felt it myself. And I was like, oh, this is what now means. It doesn't happen very often. Again, very rarely. But the one time I was literally in agony. Because when I put my bra on, it felt extremely uncomfortable. It felt like I was being suffocated, right? Because it's too small at that time. Yeah. And then when I took my bra off and just said, okay, let me just wear a big sweater that day, the material on my boob felt like sandpaper. It felt like someone was scraping my skin. And I was like, guys, I'm in agony. And it was cold that day, so I couldn't just sit top us in my bed. Yeah. And I was like, I can't. I don't know what's happening. I was in agony that day. But it was more of a... When I... My hands didn't hurt. Like if someone did this, it didn't necessarily hurt. It was just material. Yeah. So my top, my shirt material and my bra material was just scratching. It felt like they were gonna bleed. They were gonna start bleeding soon. But it wasn't. Obviously, no material, no t-shirt, none of my.
I know, but that's so traumatic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Me chilling 18 years, guys.
18 years.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Dude, even your periods are not
dramatic until I get that one day where day one I'm just
down bad.
Just yo.
But you get period boobs, like where they're bigger. Nothing.
I'm just chilling. Material girl.
She's a material girl. It also doesn't happen to me very often. I don't have consistent
but it happens.
Symptoms.
Yeah.
But at least it happens to you.
Yeah.
Fortunate.
Which is also why. You know the whole free the titty conversation.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, free the titty. But then also...
Are you not in pain?
No, like I've heard like people with bigger boobs are like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Clock these girls up.
Which is the whole point of the movement.
Yeah,
the
it doesn't matter.
To
do whatever you want to do.
And I can agree. I used to go around braless. And now that I'm on the other side...
You're so
crossed
proud.
The threshold,
and
my titties are larger than life and the life of the party. It is a bit painful sometimes to just be braless. Yeah. And that time they're not even that big on the spectrum. So I can imagine the ladies with the larger or the people with the larger is like, ouch. Yeah.
It's too much.
That's why people get breast reduction surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it hurts your back also.
Yes.
Yes.
Yo, dude.
It's just a lot of weight.
The day that I realized that your boobs can genuinely hurt your back and give you a horrible posture, I was like, oh my word.
Yeah.
Why did we romanticize having huge Goomba
boobs.
Goomba savings boobs?
I think it's really an era thing because legit big boobs and cleavage were a thing in my time.
And
Yeah.
you know what the
And
thing
I
is in our time?
Hips.
Big booty!
Yeah, hips and bums.
Noah's obsession with her boobs
Thick
is my
thighs.
obsession with bums. Bums are so cute,
guys.
guys.
And Tata has a nice bum.
Look at that. Millennial Gen Z difference.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, this is why we started the
It's
podcast.
not really that I want a big bum, but
You
bums
have
are
a nice
workable.
bum. You have an apple. Okay, I don't know why I'm talking.
bottom
You imagine
jeans.
people who know us are listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
Tata has an
Remember.
apple-shaped bum.
No, next time they're going to be like, so,
Your
the
apples.
double D. Oh, here's the apple.
If you know us, don't bring this podcast
Why
episode
not?
up. Oh, you want
Talk
people
about
to talk
boobs
about
and
your
butts.
Tat, you want
But-
people to look at you and be like, oh, turn around, let me see your apple bum. I'll
If
put you
I'm
on
friends
second.
with them,
Yeah.
fine.
If you're not sexualizing me, let's talk about
My
titties.
bum.
True,
Yeah.
yeah. Because
Which
it
also-
really shouldn't be a sexualized topic.
Yeah, which
Boobs,
Yeah.
goes back to the topic of free the nipple. It was because people associate boobs with sex so much, but you breastfeed with them, and sometimes you're
It's
just
just
living.
Tissue. That's what it is.
And it's
tissue ducts and fats, man.
bruh, and it's horrible because imagine saying cover it up, but how are you supposed to breastfeed your child? That there's nothing sexual about that, but it's also still a taboo to have your titty out for your child to live.
Yeah. And also, formula is expensive. Yo,
But also
formula
some
is
ladies,
expensive.
some people can't breastfeed.
I know,
Yeah.
which is it tragic? Some people.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's up in the air.
Yeah,
We don't have children.
It's
so
contextual.
Yeah.
If it's
case by case.
yes, if you as a mother who cannot produce breast milk, it devastates you, then it's sad.
But it's also more expensive. Okay, I know this is coming from my perspective, but it is sad to pay extra money for something that could be free. Exactly. That's the sadness. Why am I paying for something that could be free?
Yeah,
Damn,
that
body with Lisa team. Wow.
we could have saved some money.
Yeah. But I mean, fed is best. They have this term called fed is best, where because some ladies get shamed for feeding their kids formula, and that is not fair
not your
because
business.
the
Especially
child
if-
needs to eat.
Yeah, especially because you might need to go back to work very quickly. And you don't have an express machine. Some people really want the baby to go onto formula very quickly so that they can go back to work. 3 months is maternity leave, and that's not a long time.
Yeah.
You still have to breastfeed, and your baby's still drinking milk. So sometimes it's just a practical thing.
Listen, girlie, all this talk about the bras, nah. Now let's talk about the maintenance
Of the
of the
bras.
bras. Because I watched something that said how often you should be washing bras.
How often
What?
should you be washing your bra?
Every week.
You're
You should wear it
lying.
twice max.
You're
And then you wash
lying.
it.
Let's be honest.
Interesting.
Let's be
Honest.
My bra only goes into the washing basket when I've just gone through a hectic workout
Yeah.
and I know I've been sweating up a storm, and even I am like, yo, I can't put this back. And how often does that happen? Guys, winter time, I don't know.
But sometimes you need to think practicality's sake. I'm pretty sure putting your bra in the wash will affect its quality over time.
That's why you must
Yeah,
hand
you
wash
must
it.
hand wash.
It's being lazy and not,
But also, bras aren't like underwear.
they are underwear.
But it's not disgusting.
But it's underneath your armpit.
But that's why roll-on is a thing.
Okay, wash your bras, bro.
Okay.
We want to be shamed. We are shaming ourselves.
are-
Wash your bras.
We're
We
shaming
know
ourselves and our
there's
listeners,
a lot
guys.
of people who don't be washing their bras often.
Yes.
This is
Including
whenever-
us.
Yes. I literally
wash-
wash my bras when the spirit moves me.
I think of the three of us, I wash my bras the most often.
How do you
Okay.
know?
Because you said when it's sweat, and Buntle is out here.
I'm not
Buntle is
defend.
out here like
I'm not.
deodorant exists.
I'm not.
Why are we washing them?
I'm not against washing. I don't want it to be. You know how people talk about like natural things being disgusting. I don't think.
Yeah, we're not making it disgusting.
Yeah, we're not calling finding anyone who doesn't wash their bras
But
disgusting.
it's a hygiene thing because it's underwear. Your dirty tights, your dirty panty. You're like, oh my word, this needs to go. Why don't we have the same energy with bras?
I don't know.
You see?
That's
Pella,
interesting.
we wash our undies every day.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I blame the mothers. Why didn't you tell me that the same way you learn to wash your panty every day? Okay, and washing your bra every day feels very excessive.
Yeah.
But to include in the chat and bra.
Once you start wearing them, listen.
Yes, because, and the thing is, it's also hard to keep track because you wear a different bra every day. You don't know when the second time
No, but
is
sometimes you have a favorite bra.
I really do.
the most comfortable.
The most comfortable bra.
Listen, my bras, overall, they're pretty comfortable because I don't have an underwire. All of mine are elastic.
Ah,
You
love
know?
that for the girlies.
But there's just one particular one that's just, comes from the babes.
Now, how often does that one get washed?
My bras get washed at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you do like a haul.
Yeah.
No,
That's
mine is-
smart, actually.
Then you won't have bras.
Yeah,
to
you're
have-
not going out that day.
You're not going out the day, you're doing washing and then
It's
wear
like
a
it's
top.
the same thing as a washing day.
Mine will, there'll always be a bra in the
Mm.
cycle.
Nah.
Maybe they should be washed like towels. You see how you the towel that you use after you bath, ne? Yes, people say you shouldn't wash that towel because you're wiping a clean body. People don't hang them, so when you leave something that's wet to get
Yeah.
musty, then it becomes a problem. So I have 2 towels that are in rotation.
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
I do
they
also.
get washed. So I think I need to do the same thing with bras. Because I can't bulk like you. I don't wear all of my bras. I kid you not, there's probably 4 that I wear and then 2 that I wear very often.
So those 2 soldiers are like, no, I can't.
There's probably a bra in there that I haven't worn in like 2 months.
How many underwire bras do you have?
4?
Those are the 4 because underwire is the problem. It's so uncomfortable.
Comfortable. I wore one.
We literally just solved the mystery as
We
to why we
did.
don't know this bra. It's the underwire that is so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm glad I've been released from the shackles of underwire, and I'm also glad that they figured out a way to get shape
Yeah.
without underwire.
Your
You won't
armpit.
be aware of the underwire poking out, and then you have to spend the whole day, and this thing is poking you. Yo, it's so uncomfortable. And then now with your underwire poking, you keep putting your hand in your boob, and then sidebar, although you're putting your hand in your boob for the underwire,
It's just
it's
comfortable.
not only when there's underwire.
Yeah.
Guys,
Winter time, put it in
Guys,
the city.
I thought I was weird, but it's genuinely a thing that a lot of girls would be like, boobs are little heaters
Yeah.
sometimes.
it's not even just the heat, it's just the feel.
And the
suppleness.
squish, you know.
You just hold it.
It's like a stress ball, but that's warm.
But you're not
Yeah.
even squeezing it. You just
Yeah, you're not... yeah.
That's true.
you're just placing
You
it
ever
there.
just sat and held your titties and it's like, while you're thinking about something, you just hold
holding your
them and you're like, I can think better now.
It improves your mental abilities.
But
to
definitely in the
hold your
winter
boobs.
time,
Yeah, I
put
know.
your hand in your titties, it's so warm.
It's
wow,
so
wow.
It's my
warm.
thighs. I just go
And
in
my
my
neck.
thighs.
And I had to
Your
stop.
neck?
Yeah, and my neck
Listen,
as well.
Yeah, I had to stop with my titties because I was doing it in public,
public.
and it was like, why is your hand in,
In
your
your
boob?
boob.
And that's the first time I was fully aware, like, I'm doing this in
Exactly.
public. Then I had to find another spot, and my neck,
Yeah.
also the thighs as
Thighs.
well. I'm literally envisioning myself writing exams. Neck is easier because you can put your hand in your neck and still
Right.
write. Thighs is a bit hard because now you must lift it every time you need to. Yeah.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you. So obviously I've had the habit of sucking in my cheeks
Yeah.
ever since I was small.
When she's
But
focusing.
when I'm writing, my head is on that desk. I'm writing, face squished on the desk, and writing
With the paper.
basically upwards from my eyes perspective. In English in grade 7, a classmate of mine, I was just finished writing and we were done. I was talking. And she's like, you know, you lie down and suck your cheeks every time you write. And I was like, huh? What?
Back to boobies. When with
Boobies!
back to boobies. When mommy and you started shouting at me for holding my boobs, I was so confused.
You were shouted at.
Yeah, I got so confused because I was like, why can I not hold my own body? You know, I thought it was a mean thing. And then I think, I don't know if I had a conversation with you or I saw it on the internet about like when you hold your boobs and it becomes just a habit and then you do it in public and it's like, oh
Imagine you're nervous in an interview, and I think you should
and
hide
you're
me.
holding your
That's a little bit distracting. acting like.
Yeah, so I get why, and I'm appreciative now that I'm aware of it, so I don't do it in public. But at home, you can hold your boobs as much as you want because they're warm and they're fun to play with. I have a very random fact. This is not a tidbit. We're not taking over Tato's segment. You guys get excited for that in a few seconds. But I heard in the world that before they had proper bras, people would wear corsets, right?
Yeah.
Corsets had steel bones
Panels.
and panels inside of the corsets. And when the war started, the First World War, there was a request for ladies to stop wearing corsets because they needed that steel for ammunition and things. Apparently, there was 28,000 tons of steel saved, and that was enough to either make 2 what ships. So then that's when designers started to formulate their bra. And that's how we started getting bras that weren't corsets. Because I don't think they were wearing bras with corsets. Or the corsets weren't helping anything. They would squish your boobs up. And that's the little, I think, support that you got.
But why do they even need support? Yes, can we go back to the days where we're just walking around braless? I do get ladies with heavier boobs.
Yeah.
And it is sore and they need support.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's a thing of... But I know there was a time where people were just...
I'm sure they didn't care about the boobs. It was about your body shape, to give you the hourglass shape. Yeah, and that's also around about the time when beauty standards changed into not needing you to look like an hourglass. Yeah. And it was okay to be just a skinny that sounded so mean, but like I was about to say,
legend.
Yeah, skinny legend. Okay, but skinny legend doesn't mean skinny.
What does it mean?
Rainy Rodriguez is a skinny legend, and she's not skinny.
I have no idea.
She's that lady on Disney.
Okay,
channel.
Nicole TV.
She can be described as a skinny legend, but skinny, it's like hot girl. Hot girl is a mentality, not to actually be a hot girl. Same with skinny legend. If you
ugly people
can be hot girls. Dude, it's a philosophy. It's a Gen Z philosophy.
Way of life.
I kid you not.
Because aren't you reading people who
she's really saying?
No, hot girl is a mentality. You don't need to be told that you're a hot girl. You can believe you. I'm not being mean, you guys.
It's not mean. It's just funny.
Okay.
It's funny because it's literally implying, you don't have to be like
you can be cute and be a hot girl. So anyway, skinny legends don't have to be skinny.
I'm a skinny legend.
You're a skinny legend. Rainy, remember the girl on
Austin and Ally?
Yes, on Austin and Ally. So yeah, that's how we evolved into actually having bras.
And then the suffragettes burnt them for the patriarchy before. Full circle. It's about time for Tato to school us now.
Hey,
it's about time.
What?
For Tato's little tidbit
Bible. That was a good remix.
So, while we talk about the feminine sculpture, back in the day, the Spaniards, when they used to make statues, right?
So we said Spaniards.
They're
Spaniards.
The mains are from the Spain.
From the Spaniards.
Okay.
The sculptors? What's the word? Sculptors.
Yo, what is the word for somebody
Sculptor.
who makes sculptures?
They were using like stone and what. So whenever they would make a mistake, they would use wax, right, to then shape it. Then pieces that were made without using wax, so they were put on the highest pedestal, like this is pure.
Oh, the sculptor did not make any mistakes.
Yeah.
That's a sign of showing the sculptor's work.
Yes, without wax.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So in Spanish, the word was sin sierra. S-I-N space C-E-R-A. Sin sierra. Right? And that became used for, purity, sincerity, like honest. Mm-hmm. What's the English word?
Sincerity.
Yes.
Wow.
That's how we know that English is a made-up language. There's
thievery. Okay, but also the Portuguese were thievery. But
But it's shame it's not thievery. It's a kind of a good thing to mix cultures.
Yes, it's actually showing how integrated we are.
But also it means that we don't have standard rules because we stole from everything.
Did you know that steal? Well, I think it's tough when you use the word steal because it is a good thing to mix cultures, I think.
I think because
to some
extent.
extent.
It has got a lot of...
We associated with British people. British people are then associated with colonization.
The language is annoying.
Yeah.
The I before E except after C. There's thousands of words that don't follow that rule. So much so that can't be called a rule. So really, I came on to say that English is made up and so is everything else in the world.
But that's true. Even money.
Money is the biggest one.
What a big... Guys... The stock market is air. It's air. Bitcoin. You see the fact that Bitcoin is thriving.
When the metaverse,
air. It's all air. Air.
Tell me how you're supposed to breathe with no air.
Rather die.
Thank you so much for listening. Can we have a moment for the fact that this is the last episode of season 1?
Wow.
Last episode of the year.
We did it, Joe.
We did it.
We did it, Joe.
Yeah, Joe, we did it.
I will. Yeah, thanks for sticking with us.
Thank
to those
you for
of you
listening to our little project.
Yeah, for those of you who
we're
have
creatives now.
Ew. And Noah still has her jingle bells.
Yes, Noah still has her ASMR braids. I
I
forgot.
don't know, I just heard them and I was like, oh yeah, your jingle bells are still jingle belling.
That thing is still
Banging.
clanging.
Yeah, but we truly do appreciate your support and the feedback that some of you guys have given us.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys in the new year.
New year.
That's also a scam.
Yeah.
Why is it a scam? What? Are we
Time
dying?
and calendars are a scam.
Oh
too.
yes, it is a scam.
Air. Everything is air.
Yo, we're giving people existential crises now.
Back when, I've got 3 things that I want to mention. Back when the people were
That's a
using
lot.
lunar calendars. Back when some guy named George decided to make his own calendar. And back when the Spaniards were making sculptures without wax. I've been tato.
Just as currently December is not Decembering because it's raining, it's pouring, and the old man it's snoring, I am currently bundle.
Just as all you hoes will start recycling your plastics, and we will all be working towards decreasing our carbon footprint so that climate change can disappear and December can be December again. I will be Neo.
Thank you.
Thank you. Danko is thank you.
Danko is thank
Thank
you.
you.
Danko, yeah, that's a great way to
Gracias.
Bye.
Bye. Merci. Bisous, bisous.